Hey folks, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well. Hope you've been having a great day and a fantastic week. It's absolutely baking today. It's really, really hot, as you probably know if you're in the UK. And need to make the most of it while we've got it because all of a sudden it will go cold again and we'll be moaning. So yeah, that was my daily weather forecast for anybody who's listening. It's hot and muggy and with some thundery showers to come. Um, so yeah, thanks for everybody that has subscribed, that has suggested music to listen to, that have donated to buy me a coffee, and made suggestions through that as well. And of course, your comments, without which I'd probably be lost because I learned so much about bands and tracks and stuff like that. So this was a suggestion. I can't remember who gave it me now, but this is a suggestion for a band called Modern English. The name rings a bell, but I can't say that I've actually ever heard anything by them. So this track is called Ink and Paper. It's taken from their fourth studio album, Start from 1986. I don't know too much about the band. I had a quick look, and it was suggested that there was several different changes in band lineup, and that they sort of started recording the album. Then two other band members came in. So I'm just a little confused. So I'm not going to give a band rundown that I usually do. But I do gather that this was written by somebody called Tommy Dunbar. So there you go. And that's literally all I know about this. And this is an official video, I think. So without further ado, I'm going to click play. And hopefully this one won't get blocked. But you see, I never know. With some of these bands, they're very, very popular in the US. And so what I might think might be a video that I can react to, sometimes might get blocked, but that's fair enough. And I'll try. If that's the case, then I will mention it, and I will do another upload of a audio version or something like that. So anyway, without further ado, this is Modern English with Ink and Paper. Drums. So sorry to pause it. This sounds very much like a breakup song, and I just love that back then they people would maybe break up with a letter, a note, perhaps. If that was, I guess that was the one way out of a relationship. These days, I think people text each other if they don't want to see each other, or they'll send an email or a message or something on social media, then they'll block that person, I guess. So times have changed, but I think the same level of courage and cowardice maybe remains, that people would possibly prefer to break up. The safest, with a safe distance between them. And of course, some people don't take up breakups very well, and it is probably literally the safest way sometimes with these things. Um, but yeah, and I'm loving the energy of this song, and it does actually give me that an 86 feel. And very specifically an 86 feel. There's quite a few songs around that had this energetic vibe to them, and yeah, this is good. This is a good band by the sounds of it. But yeah, just loving the energy of this. Um, and a very up tempo song for a breakup song. Little sax. That was Modern English with Ink and Paper, and that was a charming song. And the lyrics obviously it's a very upbeat way of breaking up, as I said halfway through, and I kind of like that because it's like you get for breakup songs are now kind of thinking Adele sort of things. It's just like very maudlin and dark, and yeah, and for sure breakups feel very heavy when they happen. But this kind of feels like one of those. I got my heart is broken. It's in black and white. I've got my friends around me though, and they're going to kind of pull me through. It just kind of feels like one of those songs, even though it's not actually mentioned. It's just a whole kind of band performing it. You kind of think, yeah, it doesn't matter. He's got his friends around him. It's all going to be okay. He might have a few down days and stuff, but they'll pull him through. And having a few brothers who have been through the heartbreak themselves, it's yeah, you kind of you pick up these things and yeah, it was a really, really nice song. I loved, like, the whole rhythm of the beat all the way through. The drums are great, very, very crisp. It really does take me back to 1986. I remember I listened to quite a lot of songs, maybe 86, 87, that had this kind of same, really, really cool sort of vibe to it, very up-tempo, and they weren't necessarily the best songs of that year, but they were the kind of songs that kind of really carried your spirit through the day. And for sure, this is one of them. I'm really curious though because this is their fourth album. So if anybody knows actually when Modern English started out, I would love to know because I'm sure the name Modern English. I'm sure that there's some big hits with these guys, but I'm not sure if I've ever heard them. I just have heard the name Modern English, and I'm just thinking that. I can't think of the hits that are connected to them, but I'm pretty sure there are. one or two hits, big hits that are connected with these guys. Um, yeah, I'd love to know what else was on this album actually. So I haven't got much more to say on this. I think it's fairly self-explanatory. The bit of the chorus kind of sums it up. Can't find the words to write ink and paper. How can I make them change your mind? Her words keep ringing in my ears. Ink and paper. It's actually harder to say. Probably easier to sing. A broken heart in black and white. There you go. Lovely, lovely play on words. Felt very light and very amenable. It felt very accessible, and sometimes you listen to sad breakup songs, and you can't really sort of they kind of feel a little bit exclusive to that particular person. So you can appreciate that they're singing about something very heavy that they've experienced, but it does feel a little bit heavy, and you feel like you're intruding when you're actually listening to it. Especially if it's about somebody else and you can guess who that other person is. I think that was, quite a modern thing for people to air their dirty laundry in songs, or at least it was a few years back. But no, this was lovely. This was charming, and I really, really enjoyed it. And thank you to whoever suggested that. I kind of needed like a little bit of a frothy tonic to start off a session of a couple of tracks on this Thursday evening. So, and this was a good one to start with. So. Also, actually, one other question before I go. Actually, two things I'm going to do. First of all, I'm just going to have a look to see if there's any comments on this. So, wow, you've got to 264 comments. Okay. A lot of people saying it should have maybe got more respect, this track, when it was out in the 80s. Played this as a staple on my college radio show. That's cool. So yeah, I'm guessing that college means American. So it was maybe popular in America. Um, Iconic song. Yeah, you have to love the 80s. Yeah, basically just people saying it's a great song, and which is fantastic. But yeah, my question that I was going to ask was t- tell me who the band members were, and well, are there original members with this album that were original to the first album? So that's really, really good for me to know that kind of stuff, because if I go back and listen to anything earlier, it's nice to know that they're sort of, there's an anchor that kind of runs right through the group's um, back catalogue and stuff. So just really useful to know. So guys, that was that. I really enjoyed it. Very good start to the evening, and so till next time, take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of the week, and weekend's just around the corner. Hopefully, we won't lose all the nice weather in the UK by the weekend, but you never really know. The weather in the UK is very unpredictable, as it is around the world in a lot of places, to be fair. And I know some of you will probably be in areas of the world where you're getting maybe way too much sunshine, way too much rain, and you probably would actually quite like the moderate little bit of heat that the UK gets, which I don't mind actually. I don't mind what the weather does really this time of year, because it's nice to get a good constant spell of sunshine, but it's also nice to not be over hot or maybe over like cold. So yeah, as long as it's not windy and it's raining, then I don't really mind. So yeah, that's it from me. Take care. Have a lovely rest of the week.